hang out for a little bit and just enjoy the ambiance that I have here. Hello guys, we'll be starting soon, once around 8 o'clock, but for now you guys can enjoy the drawing kitty.
I'm hearing voices again.
You guys should be hearing us now. You guys ready to do this?
I think
Feeling
so.
good?
I hope so.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hello.
Yay. How's it going? Sorry for the blinking cat. We'll get rid of him right now.
Don't be sorry. No.
Yep.
Never.
Yeah.
It's my precious.
So let's make sure. Can you guys hear us all pretty well? Let's do it. Just to check to see if we're
Quick sound check here.
Let's see. Yep.
Yep.
We're good?
Yep.
Yay! Awesome.
Alrighty.
Welcome to the Days of Green. I am Andrew, and today we're going to be playing our Pokemon game with me, my friends, and my family. And we'll go ahead and get into it. First, start off by introducing ourselves. So, like I said, I am Andrew.
Hello, I am Michael. I play as a character Fridge. Fridge exit sign Shimon, and he has a Pokemon who's tailless.
Hi, I'm Katie. I play as, I forget because my name changes every single game session.
Right?
It's Kati.
Yes, probably.
Katya.
Kati. No,
I'm
not
Katya.
Tati. Kati.
I'm not Tatia. That's the evil twin that burned down the Pokemon Center. I'm
Yep,
Katya, the completely innocent
Good
one.
old, good twin.
And I have
What
a
the
completely unrelated flaming Pidgey that does not set fire to things. And a Ghost Meowth that's the best. And he's derpy.
You haven't
and
even played him yet.
I know, but
Funny enough.
did you see him?
He was blinking.
He was.
Beautiful. He was
some
happy
special
to.
He's
eyes.
lonely. He's been lonely for a long time.
Specialized.
You know,
Yes,
just blink. It's
I
super
have
effective.
Special
Sad
eyes.
thing is, that's an actual move.
Yep.
Hi, I'm Pete. I play Reginald Eastwick. He has a Abra.
Does he? Okay. I'm Christine. I play Lisa. I'm a monk, and I have a Graveler and a Machop at this point.
Yeah. Woo. Cool. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and just quick go through our what we did last time.
Last time, we battled, we caught Pokemon, and we fought an Oddish that put us to sleep. But not in like the lullaby way, but the crazy, extreme way. We also found a child that was all alone and evil. He ran away and successfully evaded it. As we were evading, something was crawling behind us. A ghost Pokemon. All we could see was a flash of blue as he flew into the house mysteriously by something I did not do. And we're back to where we left off.
Cool. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you for that.
Thank you
Okay.
for...
Hopefully I'm like close enough to my mic. I had some complaints on my last video and stuff that I wasn't talking into the mic. So I'll just try to get up in here.
Can you talk into the mic more?
I think you need a higher mic stand.
I do need a higher mic stand.
Or
I
a
gave
lower
all
chair.
you guys have all the good mic stands.
If there are any mics out there,
Maybe a lower chair.
please submit an application.
I know. A lower chair. Well, there's either this super high chair or the super low chair that like.
Christopher was the one complaining.
Yeah.
He admits it. He's always the one complaining.
Awesome. So your guys' mission was to go to Professor Oak's because he had something for you guys, or he had some kind of like secret mission for you, do-batters. I actually should ask you.
Bring in the
What-
do-gooders.
what is
We
your
fight
guy-
the do-batters.
Yeah, no bad doing here.
We're definitely do-gooders.
Okay, so that's your guys' name.
I'm
then
the
your
poor
group
naive
name
one
is
that's
the
just
do-gooders.
along
We are
with for the ride.
do-gooders.
We
So
do
I'm gonna put you
all
guys
of
down
the good
as-
ever.
Not the do-batters, but
Exactly.
do-gooders.
Yes.
So whenever
That's
somebody
it.
refers, they're gonna say, "Oh, you're not the do-batters. You're the do-gooders."
Yes.
That is us.
The not do batters, but do gooders.
Not do-batter.
Yeah.
Not
we need
do-batters.
an acronym.
Yeah, you do need an acronym for that one. Not do batters, but do gooders.
The gooderist.
The gooderist,
Num-
Yes.
Num nud bud nud
Flip dip her.
the nud let's do this. In the me-
Whatever Pokemon he pulls out of the bag.
You are under arrest by team.
Okay.
It's like backwards.
Okay. This is like always like the hardest part, like when like the DM has like something written to like the story tell to start it off.
Okay, sorry.
And then everybody always interrupts into the thing.
Oh yeah, we're the interrupters.
Not that.
Maybe that's what we should be called.
Always problem.
The interrupters.
It's about time we
interact with
interrupt.
the do-batters.
Cool. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was God, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. John 1:1. Okay. I'm going to try to do this every single time, is like read a scripture to kind of reflect on as we do our game, as we play our game. So it's something that I'm kind of encouraged to do. So let's go into
If you can find the Easter egg that ties in the scripture, please let us know.
We would like to know too.
Our Pokemon trainers, the not do-badders, but do-gooders,
That's us.
have made their way through the tall grasses in hopes of reaching Professor Oak's house before his bedtime. Will they make it in time, or something bad happen to Professor Oak? What will the not do-badders, but do-gooders, gooders do now that this lurking Pokemon has gotten into his home?
I don't know who I am anymore.
Cool. You guys look upon Professor Oak's house. Okay, it is the nighttime. You had just thrown a rock through the window.
We don't know
and,
that. We just see there's a broken window up there.
The boy that you had fought with the Oddish and stuff like that, he says, "I saw it. I saw it."
You weren't here last episode.
I was. He kind of panters away.
I feel cornered.
You had chucked a rock through Professor Oak's window just to stop him from going to bed, because you still needed to meet with him before it was his bedtime.
Wake up!
It worked. It works. We're
And
good.
it did work. However, though, the ghost Pokemon that was following you guys had made its way through that same window. You don't know what it was, what kind of Pokemon it was, but now it is in Professor Oak's house.
So how did we know it was a bad Pokemon? We
It
don't
did
know
possess
necessarily.
It
was a
possessed
bad
the
thing.
child.
It possessed the child. I think it possessed
a
Slowpoke
Pokemon
as
too.
well.
Well, you said we
Yeah.
didn't identify what went in, so it could have not been a ghost. It could have just been a cloud. I don't know. Just putting that
Did
out
it
there.
possess the child, or did the child possess the ghost?
Exactly.
That's true.
Redoing it? Oh,
Cool. We should be back up again. Sorry about that, guys. They are attempting to do a couple different things all at once, so hopefully it's not screwing up our things too
Okay.
much.
Yeah, it looks
OBS has like a thing where it kind of just says, "I'm done with you."
like... Out!
Yeah, pretty much.
You need to download more RAM.
I know. Cool. Yep, so that is where we left off at and stuff, okay? Yeah, you guys, this is your guys' opportunity, okay? You guys have a couple minutes before you guys probably should get in there and figure out what's going on, okay? This is going to be a skill challenge, okay? So you guys can utilize your skills to figure out what you guys want to do. Part of this can be with you guys trying to enter into the home as well, trying to plot a route and stuff. Also, listeners, I have actually taken a Pokemon from each one of my players. Let me actually pull up the...
And from the audience.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I grabbed a Pokemon from each one of the players, as well as, I guess, the audience as well. And we have put those Pokemons in a bag. Those are Pokemon that they're curious to catch. And we will see. I'm going to pull one out of the bag and see which one we get.
Did we put the Psyduck in there?
Yes. That's the audience.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that could be fun. Well, no, just if the audience chooses for us.
That would be amazing.
It's like, okay, give us some ideas.
Oh,
and
they
that's-
chose a legendary. Oh, that's a shame. Okay.
Ah.
Put it in the bag.
Well, the thing is that if our audience, in the beginning, we'll try to have in our episodes time for our audience to pick a Pokemon, and then we'll throw it in the bag. And if it's super strong, then our players might be in trouble.
Chris, you're not watching this right now, right?
Our players might be in trouble. Yeah. So. Gotcha.
Now, do we just keep on filling the bag every session?
Yes. Every session we'll fill the bag up.
Oh, fun.
Correct. Okay, are we ready, guys, for our skill challenges?
No.
Do it.
Not really, but okay.
I was born ready.
Christopher is Googling the worst Pokemon right now.
Yes.
Oh no.
Because he has been watching.
3 Mr. Mimes. And 1.
Let me actually just
He has no
do
hands,
this real
just
quick
face.
for you guys.
Oh, like a Dodrio, but Mr. Mime.
Yes.
That's not nightmare fuel.
Hopefully.
Katie, draw it.
Yes, ma'am.
Alright.
Um,
It's on here. I don't know why it's not up there, but it is on here.
We're talking about a thing we look at,
I don't know what a.
and we get to see our pretty faces. But our sound guy is complaining about that. He doesn't see our faces. And he's throwing stuff.
I'm gonna try.
My goodness, he has a knife. He's coming for us.
Please, sir.
Call 911.
Ah,
Except
I am
There.
scared.
so.
Well,
He's very
behind
short.
the camera. He's very short.
Okay. Hopefully that works. Let's actually take over to where
There's the chest.
I think we're trying to keep it.
Oh, look at that. He has a gun.
First gen, Chris. I think we're trying to keep it the original 150 for right now.
I don't want any of those like crazy weird.
I-
you did.
Shouldn't bad talk any Pokemon.
I have no clue. There's like a Vanillux and
Oh, that's it.
Spewpaw.
And which one?
Spewpaw?
Spupa. Okay, that's like
Oh.
a next gen cat or like Metapod.
Yeah, Gumshoes.
Gumshoe, what
Is
the
that
heck?
just gum on your shoes?
Metapod, boo.
Wait, what is Gumshoe?
300 Magikarp. I like that.
Wasn't that a name?
Oh wait, that's
Three-
oh, that's the Trump Pokemon.
Well, yeah, I said for
Every
the
other Pokemon is
That's
fake
right.
news. You want me? I'm the best.
we said for the next one,
Yes.
we'll take those. And
I
we'll
will
go
make
ahead
your
and pull
Pokemon
it
great
and
again.
see
I will
which
make your team great again.
is the number one.
Mm.
Okay, cool. Let's go with the skill challenges and stuff. You
Okay.
can hear Professor Oak screaming upstairs in his little house. Yes, thank you for that one. He's screaming his head off. And you're
Okay.
crashing and banging into it. Okay.
I will roll stealth to get up to the house and try to.
Gotcha. Okay, what was that roll? So I'm going to go ahead and write my actual skill challenge before I get too far.
Yeah, give me a number that I actually have to beat.
Okay, so there's 4 of you guys.
Mhm.
There is 4 of you. We're going to go ahead and do I'll do a 12. Okay. So you have to beat a 12, and we have to have 4 successes.
10.
10.
Yeah, off to a good start.
Awesome.
Ooh, I got us.
Let me just pull up my dice. As you go up to the door to kind of stealth your way and stuff, your friends fall back a little bit, and you quickly just dart toward it, utilizing your karate abilities or your
Yeah.
stealthy abilities. You run up to the door, and then the door bashes through, and out flies a Pidgeotto. And it smashes into you, and it knocks you onto the floor. You're going to take 1 damage to your person, to your trainer. Okay. Boom, good try. I got to fix my cam. Let me see if I can get you guys a little bit better on me.
Oh. You need to blow on the card. Take out the card.
Huh? Okay, who's next?
I rolled. I'm going for acrobatics to try to get up to the open window and just go through that way.
Okay.
I rolled a non-nat 21.
Okay, so non-nat 21, so that's going to give you 1 success, 2 successes. Okay, so good. You're halfway there. So we got to get to 4 successes. You said acrobatics to get to the window?
Mhm.
Okay. Man,
I'm just climbing.
let me pop this in here now. Let's see what we got. Do you see the drawing one, Katie?
The what?
It's over here.
Oh.
Let me see what this is. Oh, that's that. Nice, Katie. Okay, let me see if I can do a couple things really quick. Let's see. So I need this one.
Quick message from our sponsors.
Thank you.
Jackson.
Let's
Keep
bring.
me up. This is not fun.
Thank you very much, because I gotta put all the little people on there
Our little brew.
the way it works.
actually really, really good.
Cool. Well, I am glad that it is good.
Poor guy.
I'm glad I took the time to pick up more coffee today. It was absolutely worth it.
Okay. Yep. Like I said, let's see. That Pokemon smashed through the door,
Come on.
knocked you to the ground and stuff, and flew up in this way, okay? Hope
I'll
you
leave
were
it.
able to
And that away.
see it.
Are you saying it's not a PG? We don't know what it is?
It's a Pidgeotto.
It's Pidgeotto?
I win the first drawing.
Trying to one up me on my.
I see how it is.
Yep.
Favoritism?
Go Fefe.
Coffee.
I throw a rock at it.
Okay. Awesome.
Just throw a Slowpoke tail. It's fine.
I don't have any.
Yeah.
He looked like that kind of guy.
He would have one.
Photoshop.
Have you checked all your pockets?
Let me see. For some reason, I'm not getting your picture, Kitty.
No.
It's okay. Every once in a while, you can just show my horrible masterpieces.
Again, yeah, she can hold it up.
My nightmare field.
That's fine. Cool.
I guess Mr. Mime was too cursed.
Oh, just wait till I actually.
You broke the screen. Please.
Okay. Yep. You make your way easily, Katya, over toward the window over here and stuff, and you are at a good place, we'll say.
Nice.
Who's next?
Good place is a good place to
See,
be.
I got a 16 for influence.
16 for influence.
Professor Oak, watch out! It's the scoundrel!
Is influencing.
You said 16.
He is
That's,
pretty influenced, maybe.
that's one success. Awesome. Good job. You're yelling at this. He pops his head through the window and he yells, help me! Help me! There's something in here. We're trying to the Pokemon. The Pokemon. Somebody save the Pokemon.
It's a scoundrel!
No, I don't think it's a scoundrel. Please. I trust you.
Can
Not
you be
do-
more specific?
I don't know if I can. You basically get the idea that he does have some Pokemon inside of this place, and this Pokemon is attacking those Pokemon. Okay, this Ghost S Pokemon is attacking them. So
Definitely a scoundrel.
yes, very
Are there any slow pokes with tails up there? No
Professor
reason.
Oak kind of looks down and says, I don't know what. What? What? Well, let's see what we get. You just need one more.
That sounded encouraging.
Yeah, that did sound encouraging.
Well, I'm just going to, what was your character's name again?
Lisa.
Lisa. I was going to use Lisa's body as a trampoline with my imagination to jump up to the window. But I rolled a, okay, I rolled a 6.
Okay, good. Yes.
You just jump on me and I'm like,
So that is a
That's
fail
the
by
move you heard.
save by audition already. Awesome. This is gonna go
don't
very
have
well.
that much HP, okay?
Cool. With that, you go charge over to where Lisa is at. You try to do one of those little Mario jumps off of her into the front, into the top. And you end up, yeah. Your Slowpoke is like right in front of you. You just realize.
Again.
You trip over him, you take 1 damage, and let's go ahead and roll for initiative, okay? But since you guys did not succeed, I get to roll with an advantage. You guys are going to use your guys' yep. Half your health? Jeez, I'm sorry. We're not starting out too well.
This is not rolling very well.
Some things are not rolling really well.
Okay,
Fine, isn't it?
I thought it was
Bum, bum, bum,
test one.
18.
18. Oh, gosh, you.
17.
Gosh, you. Okay,
Yeah, I didn't roll as well.
okay,
I rolled
gotcha.
like an
And I'm assuming,
8.
brother, you rolled
6.
a good amount. Okay, cool. You
Busy taking care of the trampoline thing.
Yep. You know that Professor Oak is on the second floor, Reginald. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the Katya.
Okay.
Katya, you get to go first.
Can I see anything going on here?
The door is smashed open. As you look through it, you can see what appears to be Pokeballs falling on the ground, and it is very dark inside this room. You can't really see too well in there.
I'm gonna let Pidgey out.
Yep. Nice. Good job.
Light the way, Pidgey.
Let's see if I have Pyro. Did you
You
call
need
her?
Pyro? Yeah.
Yeah.
Chunk.
He's a little chunk. I love
Okay, you can see into the window, but if you want, you can bring Pyro around to the. Yeah, I should zoom in on there. There we go.
He's like the little doves this time of year. Just like.
Okay, so you're gonna have your bird light the way.
Yeah.
We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is that the distance? The
Can I just
movement?
fly through the window?
The window's not open. The upstairs
I can
window.
fix that.
Oh, I thought didn't the Pokemon like bust through it?
The Pokemon
Wait,
bust
just went
through
through
the,
it,
the
yeah.
front door.
Front door, that's right.
Let it out.
See,
Yeah.
don't lock your windows. You're blocking all the entrances for people's.
Yeah, 5 speed.
It's just a fun fact.
Okay, yeah, can I open the window?
As you light this way, this is what you're able to see when you look through the window. Okay, you can see a Charizard right here,
Whoa, heck yeah.
and you can see what appears to be a.
Oh.
You see these two Pokemon kind of standing around confused. Okay. Cool. What else did you want to do?
Can I open the window and go through?
You can attempt to.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and roll for a
Pidgey, melt the glass.
trickery. Let's try to do a trickery roll.
Yeah.
Or if you can find one that may be a skill that is beneficial in that way.
Can you melt the
Well,
glass?
trickery
Handle
would
handling?
be sleight of hand, so lock picking,
Yeah.
things like that.
Yep.
So
Oh wait,
Yeah,
I
because he
think.
locks his windows.
Wait, my Meowth
You wanted
I think
to
is
destroy
really
it.
good at that.
Your mouth is a ghost. How does his hands lock it?
I think he has like a.
You can go through the wall, open it,
Oh, you're right.
back
Yeah.
in.
You're right. And I think you were saying something about how he likes to paw at things.
Yes, he does.
Darn it.
You just
I forget for
like
that
loves
story
destruction
flavor.
like She does.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna have him do that.
Okay.
Wait, he has a name. He has a cool name. Marley.
I'll let you use his.
Here you go, Marley.
What would that fall under for your guys' might, charisma, intelligence, or agility? We'll do.
Jill.
Charisma.
I'm gonna do intelligence because it depends on how smart it is and if it knows how to unlock the lock.
So.
Does it have flashes?
No,
oh,
I don't want to overrun it. It's not worth it.
Wait, okay, it's based. Oh wait, no, here it is.
it's good to get rid of that window then.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so
Let me
do,
see if I can get this.
do an intelligence roll, just like straight out, or
Yep. Intelligence roll and add the Meowth bonus on that.
okay,
Okay. Let me try to see if I can get you guys the
6.
picture. I don't. This.
He's easily distracted.
He sees a little like light refracting off of
Mhm.
something.
Wait, cancel.
Not even like that playful. You just like blink, blink. Go this way.
Oh, he has cat.
Did you not roll too good?
I rolled
Kitty?
6.
Nice.
He does not have a bonus.
Aww.
Please.
I don't have a Meowth token. I wasn't prepared for this.
You can use my token.
Darn it.
I look enough like a meow.
Let's go ahead and do a. Let's do another one of these dudes. This is my like, whose Pokemon is that?
It's Pikachu.
You beat me to it.
Cool. It goes right through the window and then it turns around and it goes to try to pull out the window thing, lock and stuff to try to get it. And then it notices a little mouse and stuff on that table right there, and it starts chasing after it.
Out.
Eradicate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Frickin' Marley.
Do you have a tiger or a lion token?
No, but this will work for now.
Sorry.
Cool. Is that everything for you, Katia?
Probably.
Did you want to do anything else?
Can I try to get the other guy to just melt the glass? Or like, is it a wooden window frame?
It's just a glass window and stuff.
I mean, he can burn pretty hot.
If you want, I'll let him attack it and stuff.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I'll have him just like or I'll have him just.
Is that really a
peck
good
at it.
idea to
Yeah,
like
peck at it.
start a fire inside someone's house?
That's
We
true.
already broke the window.
She has a fire Pokemon. Come on, what is she wanting? What is she gonna do?
Yeah, it is.
It's already
Yeah.
destroyed. The house is basically ruined. Total.
It's her character.
Now we're beginning
Or-
to see what actually happened at the Pokemon.
I want to have
Yeah.
him
Airbnb
peck,
does.
peck at the glass to try to break it.
Gotcha. Go ahead and
Why don't you
throw
just
that
walk
for,
around
for it
the
for him
door?
for his intelligence roll, please.
Because this is quicker.
Is it?
Let me just use up my There you go.
He is not smarter.
He goes to. I think you're like trying to like talk to your Pokemon to get them to open the window.
But like it's the soundproof window because he always has so many Pokemon inside that yeah, so it's like
Gosh,
But
John,
he is
what did I
supposed
do?
to- he's on the same side as you.
let's do this.
You went inside?
Yeah, you sent him in, sir, through the door.
Oh, I should just go in through the door.
Whoa!
Okay, so let me go ahead and lay out the.
I do not have intelligence as
Let me lay out the land real quick. So basically, what we
I'm
have,
just trying to
Tati,
go through the
is
window.
there is a door right here where I can't even remember your name, Christine. I'm sorry. Lisa
Lisa.
is, and the door is open. Okay, so you can move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the room.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that might be an option,
Yeah,
or you
I
can
think-
utilize your
I
Pokemon.
think I may use my last movement to do that.
Okay, let's do that. Well, you're inside the room. Okay.
Hey guys, I did it!
No.
Just like
Uh,
stepping over my body. I'm just like laying there like
But it looks so cool.
and
how
Fridge
it,
is laying there like
Yep.
And you're just like, excuse me? I'm gonna go get that Charizard.
Yep, pretty much. As you enter into this room, Katya, you can see what appears to be this giant dark shadow that looms into this room and stuff. All of a sudden, Professor Oak comes charging down the stairs and he yells out, "It's right here! It's right here! Get it, Katya! Katya, don't burn him!" And with that, all of a sudden, the thing just... And it goes into what appears to be this Pokemon that is near the stairs where Mr. Professor Oak is. Okay? And you see... Let me see if I can get out of the way. Oh, there's the jump. It goes right into the picture. Okay? The Charizard is breathing fire all around the air to try to get at this dark figure. But then all of a sudden it zips right into this Pikachu. And this Pikachu starts unleashing electrical bolts here and there.
You got the right idea, Charizard. Fire's always the answer.
Cool. It is then going to charge in your direction. Let's go ahead and do 1, 2, 3, 6. And then it is going to go ahead and attack you. So roll my dice. Give it down.
Use Thunderbolt!
Okay.
Pikachu!
What space? Okay. Okay, perfect. Cool. So that's gonna do. It's a nat 20 plus 2. That's a 22.
That's
I
a
don't know
hit.
how
That's
I'm outside still.
yeah.
Are you down?
How much damage?
You haven't done damage.
That is gonna be that's gonna be 2 damage on that nat 20
I'm still up.
Plus,
plus the 1
What?
damage
is it brutal hit?
that it's gonna be. What is it? What kind of hit is it?
Oh wait, I have. Cool, I have temporary rage. Apparently from last time.
So basically, what is it? A heavy or a brutal for 22?
Oh, here we go. Brutal.
Okay, so that's going to be 4 damage altogether on you, Katya. Okay, how are you? Hopefully I didn't.
Shut up.
Yeah, I had 4 temporary.
She might be in a berry.
Yeah. So
Gotcha.
hit a buff.
Awesome. And then, Lisa, you're going to also
Just
take
try that.
1 damage as well. As a lightning bolt shoots out toward Katya, it hits you, shocks you, and then it bolts and arcs off into Lisa and hits her as well. Down. Chica, choo. Okay. That was that. And then it is going to... should it attack? It's going to attack both your Pokemon, Katya. Okay? And it's going to get a disadvantage for that. But it's going to get rid of one of those disadvantages to attack your Pokemon, okay?
Okay.
And so that's going to be a 21 for the Pyro.
I'm guessing that would be
That's your defense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's physical, right?
Yep. It's physical.
so that would be heavy because he has one higher defense than I do.
Okay.
So
Yeah, because for me brutal was 21. It is one higher, so it would be 22.
Okay. Was that a brutal, you said?
Just a heavy.
Just a heavy? Okay, so that's going to be
no wait, was it a tie?
No.
Okay.
1 damage to Pyro. Yep. I'm trying to... Let me see if I can get it. Oh, I can get it from over here. There it is. Cool. Whose turn is next? You can choose, Katya. Do you want to go straight over to Fridge?
I choose?
Yep.
Wouldn't it just like go in a circle?
We can just go in a circle. Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Mr. Fridge.
I'm going to walk through the door. Use that.
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right there. You push past Kati and Lisa, or Lisa and Kati.
Yeah, I'm gonna go up. Which one is that?
You said you're going.
And yeah, as far as I can go up.
Okay, so let's go ahead and count it off then. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's probably it.
Yep, right there.
And that he has a tail, right?
Ooh,
That guy.
oh my god.
The Charizard.
Yeah.
Okay, just
It
make
is.
sure.
It's the wrong kind of tail.
Oh yeah.
It's a spicy tail.
You can see the Charizard kind of fuming and stuff and whipping around its tail and its wings and stuff and glaring at the Chicky. But he doesn't seem very concerned now. He kind of seems very just like he's going to go do his own thing now. Okay.
It's pretty big, right? Can I reach his tail?
No, you're a little distance away.
Oh, some more?
Yes, you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yes, and I shall grab his tail.
He kind of like is like backing up a little bit from all this, the Pikachu that's taking place. You gonna grab his tail?
Yes.
Okay. That you shouldn't. I'll do it as a minor action because he's not an enemy.
Okay, cool.
You have
Yet.
his tail.
Yes.
This
He's
is.
about to make an enemy, right?
I know. I'm like, okay. I'd like to see where this is going. Let's keep going with it. It all of a sudden turns its head and it goes.
Bless you. I'm going to take his. I'm going to try and hit the Pikachu with it. But it's probably another movement and then the action to use the tail to hit it.
You are 1, 2, 3 spaces away.
He's a big guy.
You're just gonna grab his tail like
he's-
try to
he's-
pull.
He's a 2.
It's not that long.
Look, he's on that bottom square. His tail's probably another
I'll put
square.
him right here, okay? He'll reach up to like this space right there. You're gonna have to do some influencing on this Charizard.
All right.
Do you guys like see this Charizard and you're like, oh, I want to utilize this Charizard. I want to catch this Charizard. That's Charizard. I'm like, Professor
I'm
Oak.
gonna catch that Charizard.
Professor Oak says, yeah, you're not gonna catch him.
I ain't gonna catch that Charizard.
Yep. It's like finding a pile of gold in a D&D. You ain't gonna get that gold.
Bet you wish you were a bard right about now, huh?
Oh, that's a 16.
No.
16 for influence.
Yes.
Let me
Is he
see.
rolling? Is he rolling against me or something?
You're basically trying to get him to kind of utilize his tail to hit Pikachu.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do a. What did you roll for? You said 16
Influence.
for influence.
Yeah.
Okay, so we'll utilize that for a. I think there was a animal handling, analyzed creature. No. Cool. It then kind of like roughs at you, and it kind of starts moving as you're carrying its tail.
Yeah, we get each other.
And it steps one closer toward the Pikachu. The Pikachu looks up at it, and this Charizard kind of growls. And then he kind of flings his tail out of your hands.
Oh.
And then it looks at the Pikachu and it roars.
Well, that's my turn, so I'm gonna stand there and argue with the Charmander.
Okay, this
Charizard.
not Charmander, Charizard.
Charizard. Yeah.
The Pikachu is focused on this Charizard now. Okay. Cool.
That works.
My go. Let's do this. It is gonna attack this Charizard. Oh, what? Darn it! I need to use that Charizard. I don't want to fight this Charizard. With that, all of a sudden, the Pikachu kind of then goes, chica, chica, and then it all of a sudden, and you can see, Fridge, you are the only one that sees this, but you can see what appears to be some kind of weird face emerging out of this Pikachu,
Ooh.
and all of a sudden just goes straight over into the Charizard.
Good job,
We grabbed
Fridge.
All part.
Thankfully, you let go of the tail. Cool. It's going to use an action, 2 actions to kind of go into that Charizard. And then it's going to use an action now to do a tail whip at.
Do I get an attack of opportunity? I guess it's not away from me.
Yeah, it's called. It's going to do a tail whip to you, Fridge. Where's your Slowpoke at? I should say.
Good question. He's somewhere there.
He does his own thing.
Cool.
He's probably getting the cookie jar.
He's getting the cookie jar, huh? Slowpoke.
Slowpoke has his hand in the cookie. Oh no!
He's kind of
Beautiful.
he has like passed Pikachu now, and is slowly making his way down the carpet, sliding on his belly. He is too lazy to use his legs.
Sounds about right.
Okay, as it stops and it looks over at you, and you are just looking up at this Charizard, who now has like purple eyes glowing, and this Slowpoke just stares at you. And then it looks over in the kitchen.
No. No.
You've got
Come on,
it flanked.
Steve, focus. Focus, Steve.
It looks back at the kitchen.
Hey, Steve. Jingle, jingle. Right here. Jingle, jingle. Look.
Go. Your Slowpoke is there for you, okay, if you need him. Charizard is going to go ahead and fling its tail on you. Let's go ahead and roll for that attack, and then it's going to... Yeah, let's just do that. That's going to be a... What did I roll? A D... That's going to be a 21 against
21.
you, the player.
Got it. Ty goes to defend, to attack her, so brutal.
Brutal. Oh, gosh. 2. 4 damage to you.
I didn't expect to get very far, so.
Are you down?
Um,
You guys got to get him some chocolate bars.
I mean, yeah, any damage is gonna do it.
There, you get him some. I like this Pokemon world because it's like, it's not like a health potion. It's candy. You're not down though, are you?
I'm done.
Oh gosh, I'm sorry, brother.
We never.
I
realized-
warned you about
We did not
this.
We did not rest.
I was gonna give you guys a rest. I totally forgot to tell you.
Nah, it's fine. I mean, this is my natural position.
Alright. Okay, well, we'll be ending our Pokemon shows.
Plus, I
today.
can still play through my Slowpoke.
Yeah, you can
As much
still.
as he listens to me.
I'll allow you to do that. Okay. So with that, he does that, and then all of a sudden it turns toward where Katya is, and it is going to go do a. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are in range, so he's going to do his fire blast at.
Alright, I'm gonna
Oh
do
no,
a
I
slide.
can't. It requires 2 actions, and I don't have that. So it is going to.
Which
It's
one
going
of
to
you
move
put-
closer.
Which one of you put Charizard in the bag?
Oh no, he had that planned ahead of time.
It was you, wasn't it?
We're still missing one,
Pidgeotto.
too.
Like, we already have a Pidgeotto, so I'm pretty sure.
There you go. So
Okay.
you go, Lisa. You're at the door.
All right, yeah.
Katya is standing. This little girl is standing. Are you a little girl? How old are you?
I mean, I'm a employee of like for
Okay,
like,
so then you're like a-
10 years. I'm probably like
She's a little girl, about 70.
I don't know, 40s or something.
In your 40s?
Maybe.
A Pokemon trainer in their 40s.
All right, maybe in their 20s.
Everyone's like
but I'm
17.
I just assumed that you guys are all kids,
We're adults.
except for the
right?
old guy.
I mean, Ash was 10 for like 20 years.
That's true.
It's different
Yeah.
age range.
You see, yeah.
So I have a question.
Yep, go for it.
So since I have a monk, I have the advantage of monk stances. If I put my
I think you can utilize the monk stances as well as your Pokemon can utilize the monk stances.
Okay, it's because I'm like trying to figure out how exactly
Yeah.
that all works.
Let me remember, what Pokemon do you have out? Are you going to pull out a Pokemon out?
I'm gonna pull a Pokemon out. That's a minor action, right?
Yep.
Okay, so
And
I'm
it's
gonna
going to be...
Graveler.
Christy.
Graveler's coming out.
I don't have Graveler.
Well, Graveler's
I-
coming out.
Graveler.
Okay,
Where did you want to put him at?
Who's that Pokemon?
he's gonna
It's
yeah.
Graveler.
Yeah, he's gonna go there. Cause he's just gonna go ahead and
Yep.
jump right on Charizard. So once per combat, he can use the shove or grapple as a minor action. So this will be minor action number 2. I worry about him sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Yeah. Okay, so he is going to go for a grapple
Okay.
on Charizard. He is considered one size larger when he is grappling, so he will be on the same level as Charizard.
Gotcha. Yeah, Graveler just like rolls out of the Pokeball stuff, rolls up to where Charizard is, and then pops up, and then quickly just wraps around part of his body and stuff. He's not
Yep.
as big, but he is like
He's
Yeah.
he's stocky.
pretty much.
Um,
It's just
and
grab
then-
Charizard, kind of like.
Okay, so that was a minor action.
So you said as a minor action he can grapple. So he's
Right.
grappled, or do you have to roll for a grapple check?
I'm gonna roll for a grapple check.
Yep.
But he also has the grappler ability, so he gets advantage on initiating and keeping the grapple.
Gotcha. Let's do this. I'm gonna roll as well, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
What the flip?
Hey. Cool. I got a 14.
Yeah, I didn't.
Cool.
I got a
Graveler
7.
rolls up, tries to go and grab the Charizard. His arms break open, and you are not able to grapple him.
No. Okay,
Okay.
so that was a minor action.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead. So would I take disadvantage on trying to do it again? then?
Yes, you would.
Probably.
Every action that you're doing that's
Yeah.
the same is going to take a disadvantage.
Okay, so he's gonna go for it again. So I'm just gonna roll a single die then,
Gotcha.
because yeah, he's trying to initiate a grapple, right?
Mm-hmm. You
Yeah.
got this, babe. So I got to roll again, right?
Yep. Got a 14 that time.
14 as well. I think the
It goes
die goes.
backer?
Yeah. So,
Okay.
So
So I've got you
can't remember for
grappled.
the saves. I think those might be a little different. You got me grappled.
Mhm.
Cool.
Right?
He quickly, as Charizard pushes Gollum,
Grappler.
right, Graveler, back and stuff, and he releases the goat. All of a sudden, Graveler sticks his feet into the ground and then shoves back into Charizard and grabs him around his belly. You can tell that he is now, and then Charizard's roaring. Okay,
Okay.
what else?
So then he is.
Wow, it's roomy in here.
Yes, it
Quite a
is.
setup.
Do not get in the camera, please.
Oh, sorry.
You're ruining this immersion. I am trapped in video game.
Section, are you seeing this?
So then he is going to slam. Which is one of my attack maneuvers. So that's probably going to be, I would imagine, an attack. Yeah, I attack. I think it's an attack.
Maneuver. Yeah, you would be. So basically, you're attacking, and then you're utilizing that maneuver ability.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, so I'm gonna do that, and I'll give myself advantage. Wait, no. I think it's a save actually. So this is why I like having the whole thing written down, is so that way I can actually know all of the different aspects of it. All right, let's do. Sorry, I'm gonna look this up real quick, guys. I've never actually used a grapple maneuver before. Okay, slam. Oh. Block. Okay, so all that it says, it's a maneuver. I guess it would have been part of the grapple.
Yeah, you could have added it as part of the grapple. I think that's what it would have.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I'm like, okay, I did write the whole thing down. Alright. But I did not do that, so I can't do that. But I can throw him.
Okay.
So we're gonna throw him.
No. Don't do it.
Catch the Charizard!
No, nobody will be suplexing any Charizard tonight.
Watch out, watch out, watch out.
So, he... Do I have to do anything special for that?
No, you said it's part of a maneuver, correct?
Well, I mean, I have him grappled, so then I can throw him. Yeah, oh, athletics. I do an athletic check, you do a martial check.
Yep.
And then it says, if I succeed, I throw the creature up to a number of spaces away from you equal to 1/2 of your might, plus 1 additional space for every 5 that they fail. And then I also have a ability where I can throw it in additional space. So,
Awesome. Okay, so mine rolled was a 6.
Steal that guy's child.
okay, so then I'm gonna do a
Okay.
martial.
You kick her in the shin.
Let's see if I can't get.
So
up.
it's going to be an
Oh my gosh, it's back.
athletics.
See if I can't. Trying, guys. I'm trying. Whoops.
Hello.
Which is essentially might, right? So it's an 8. This is another thing that we're gonna have to figure out, because if we have different attributes for the Pokemon, how is that gonna translate over to the different skills?
Okay, so basically what you're doing is
It's an athletics check.
It's an athletics check. Okay, so what did I fail by and stuff? So you're trying to throw me, correct?
Right. So you only failed by 2.
Okay, so how far do you throw me?
I can throw you 2 spaces.
Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and go flying two spaces. Which way do you want me to go?
I'm gonna slam you into the wall. Boom. So you take 1 damage.
1 damage. Yeah, gosh. Graveler?
Yeah. And then he's just gonna straight up punch you with his last action.
What? Okay, go ahead and do that. Roll for it.
Yeah. I'm giving up on my dice right about now.
I should have punched him.
Should have grabbed his tail more.
Right? That's what I'm saying. The tail is there. It must be grabbed.
Oh.
Yoink the tail.
8.
You said an 8?
Mhm.
No, that's gonna be a miss. Completely. As you go to try to punch him and stuff, he quickly ducks into the ground and stuff, and you punch right into the wall and crack it. Professor Oak yells at you, "I'm my house! Take it easy, please!"
I've got cursed dice today. I swear.
I know. I think my rolls are good, and your guys' rolls are bad today. Cool. It's gonna go back over to me, right?
Yes.
It is going to flip around and it is going to use a fire blast. It is going to. No, let's go ahead and just do my tail whips and my scratches and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and roll. I'm going to go ahead and attack your Graveler first. Okay, give myself advantage, plus also give an additional ability. So that's going to be a 14 against you, your Graveler. A 14.
Yeah, it's just a regular.
It's just a regular hit. Okay, so it's going to do 3 damage to you. As it
3?
Lashes at your Graveler. Yes, 3 damage. Because its original base was 2, and then I added additional 1, powered it up. Okay, and for its last attack, it's going to go ahead and sweep at Katya. No, it won't attack Katya. I probably should. I'm afraid. Cool. Where it's going to go ahead and. I'm afraid. I don't want to kill you again. No, you know what? Forget this. I'm going to attack you again. I'm going to go ahead and take the disadvantage and stuff. So that's going to be a 6 against you, your Graveler. Nope. Cool. Smashes into the ground at your Graveler. Your Graveler dodges to the side. It's going to go over toward Mr. Reginald. You are outside and scoping out that Pidgeotto. As it's swooping around. Okay. It has landed on top of the house. Okay. What are you doing? What do you want to do? You're hearing the chaos that's going on inside. Charizard is not happy. You probably have a friend down in there. Friend down.
I think I was.
Scoundrel! Abra! Help! I call out my Abra.
Awesome. I didn't think you were gonna do it, but then I just was like, maybe. Look at that! Look at that token. See, I got a token for him. Go. Where do you want to put him? I'll throw the Pokeball to.
Yeah, just throw him inside this and we can
Just
like,
throw him at the
guard
wall.
hard.
I'll put him like right in front of Katya.
Open tonight.
Open the window. Awesome.
Let's
Let's do it. Charizard's gonna destroy you guys.
You don't know my trick up my sleeve. Have several aces unaccounted for.
Do you have another Pokemon I don't know about?
Yes.
You have a
His
legendary.
name's Machine Gun.
I'm gonna cast Psychic Fear.
As your Pokeball flies into the room and crashes to the ground, the Abra pops out, and then the Charizard kind of turns its head to see this Pokemon. So you're using. What do I have to do?
It's a critical 20 against your mystical defense.
My mystical defense. Ooh, critical 20.
No mystical.
That's gonna be a brutal.
And my spell,
I'm like a brutal.
that's a +3. So, critical 23.
Critical 23.
You rolled
Huh?
Yeah, so,
Nat 20.
yeah.
You scared Chris.
What's the total damage on that one?
So, it's 2 psychic damage plus critical.
Plus another 2. So that's 4.
And you need to make an intelligence save.
Gosh, okay. Intelligent save. Here we go. Charizard's is really intelligent, baby. Ooh, nat 1. Plus, he has 0 in his intelligence.
So we got a nat 1 versus nat 20.
Yeah, so
Who will win?
you spend 1 action point to run as far away from me, Abra, as you can.
He like what? Abra just like all of a sudden just like his face mutates. What does that look like? Charizard's kind of confused and baffled.
It's a drawing that Katie did.
I'm trying. I'm just trying. Let
Yeah.
me see if I can actually get it.
It was connected.
Let's go. I know. Let me go. Oh, I just didn't want to.
Oh, no.
It's just
Did we lose it?
No.
yeah, it's like appearing there.
Wait,
It's like
no.
You just
okay.
stick it on camera.
Give me 1 second, guys, as I kind of rifle through all of this real quick and clean up my. Okay, so.
Yeah. Well, it just started
Photoshop.
like doing the buffering thing, which is what it did last time.
Yeah, because
Abra turns into this.
Thank you for that. Hopefully I can kind of get it all locked in.
It's a heck of a psychic attack, yep.
See if I can.
It's worse than one clown, my thing.
Okay, sit back down. I don't know I can get it. I don't want to mess with it too much.
No.
The darn,
That's
this is our first attempt at actually kind of trying to get more art and stuff while we're playing, but it is what it is. I'm not too concerned about it right now. Alright. I like it. Let me just, and I think, let's see if I can get it.
I hope I get it.
There we go.
I think you lost it.
Cool. Okay.
I'm dead.
Charizard looks very confused. And then it kind of like sinks his feet into the ground, but then it kind of like a cat kind of just like, racing itself. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Now question, is it Charizard, or is it the creature possessing Charizard that has been frightened?
Good question.
It was a
Let's go ahead
natural
and roll for that
one.
then.
So long.
No, it's just the Charizard. Basically, the creature within it and stuff starts kind of trying to pull him, but it kind of looks like the Charizard is trying to fight to be afraid, but the thing inside of him is not afraid. Okay.
But
Okay.
Charizard is stronger, so Charizard runs away.
I know, yeah, pretty much. Is that end for yours? Use a minor action to throw the Pokeball.
Actually, I get an attack of opportunity, don't I?
For what? When he moves.
I
He
think
hasn't moved yet.
I
On
thought
his
he had to do
turn.
it right now.
On his turn, he has to move, right?
No, it doesn't say. It just says if a save failure, if it has any action points, the target spends one action point to move as far as the speed it allows away from you.
So I have to spend one.
Mm-hmm.
If I have any, which I do, so I do spend one. It all of a sudden starts climbing up onto this table. So 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I'm going to
4,
attack.
5. Yep, you do have an opportunity to attack. Katya, if you wanted to punch it.
Ooh,
No, I'm kidding. Yeah,
Finally.
it's all for ranged. Whoever's ranged and whoever's a marshal as well.
Well, you were right next to my Graveler,
I'm a druid.
and you left my space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you get opportunity attack.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Abra, I think Abra is obviously a spellcaster, I believe. So yeah, he doesn't. But
Okay. So it's going to be a 17.
17 is going to be a heavy hit.
Okay. So that's gonna be 2 damage.
As the Charizard kind of leaves into your space and stuff, your Graveler just quickly just goes and lifts up his arm and slams down on his tail. The Charizard roars.
Poor tail.
Okay, so if that was a heavy hit, how much damage do I take?
2.
2 damage. Awesome. Oof, gosh. All of a sudden, as you do that, it crawls and it falls off the table onto the floor, and this Pokemon that was inhabiting it all of a sudden appears, and it is now right here in this room. Let me go ahead and drop a token. There we go. That'll work. That'll do for now.
It's a
child.
There's
Pokemon Ball.
Okay. I'm running out of tokens, guys. I don't want to keep using these black ones. All of a sudden, it appears out of Charizard and stuff, and it's floating in that space right there. Okay. Cool. So that was the end of your turn. So it goes to my turn. I used one action to leave that space, move. So I have 3 actions left. He then used 2 actions to move himself out of Charizard, and he's going to use his movement. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. You can tell that it's fleeing right now. Okay. Well, it goes over to Katya.
All right.
It is a gigantic, big black shadow and stuff that looms in the room and stuff. Both your Pokemon can see it. Both your Pokemon are out.
All right. I am going to do a cantrip, and I looked up. I do not have to roll for cantrips.
Yep.
As a druid. So I'm gonna call my Meowth over. I'm gonna whisper in his ear, and he kind of like runs off and disappears, and all of a sudden you hear Professor Oak's voice ring out completely clear. Pikachu! Charizard! Attack that black blob! He's using mimicry.
Mimicry. Okay, gotcha. Let's
Perfect
go ahead
imitating
and
sound.
roll for an influence on that. I'll give you with an advantage, okay?
Alright.
All of a sudden, Professor Oak says, "That wasn't me. What the fuck? That was way off my pitch." No. It's not right for people. Let me go ahead and.
So I got a 16.
Here we go. There he is. The professor is in the house. Cool. You said what was it?
16.
A 16. All of a sudden, the Charizard kind of like looks, as well as the Pikachu turns. It kind of like is licking its wounds, and then it kind of looks up, and then it buzzes with electricity. Okay. If you want, I will allow you to give one of these Pokemons an attack. Okay. So go ahead and roll for one of them for an attack. Okay, utilizing them. Because you used all your actions for that mimicry, or
No, it's just one.
That was one action.
Yep.
I will allow you to use one of your actions utilizing these Pokemon.
Okay. I rolled an 11 for an attack.
11 for an attack against it. Gosh. Yeah, that's going to be just a normal hit.
Okay.
Which one are you using?
I think I'm going to use Pikachu.
Cool. Pikachu kind of steps forward and stuff, and all of a sudden electricity kind of buzzes and stuff in the room, and all of a sudden electricity just shoots toward them and hits this Pokemon. I gotta go back into the sheets and stuff and make sure I'm paying attention to this. Ghost Pokemon for electric. Cool. He just takes the regular damage. Yeah. So. Gosh. Okay. This thing kind of fizzles and buzzes, and the eyes kind of look back at the Pikachu and angrily looks at it, but then it turns his head. Go ahead and roll, everybody, for a
Awareness.
awareness. Thank you. If you get higher than a 15, then I'll tell you what you see.
I got a 16 plus probably a bonus.
I got a 10. I'm observant.
You are proud of your Abra.
I got 18.
19. 19.
16.
You, sir, are feeling good.
It's probably not me. It's probably my guy.
Yeah, Slowpoke, all of a sudden, what did you roll?
16.
16? So all three of you guys, okay, all notice something. The fridge closes, and your Slowpoke is walking up to the kitchen, and it stops, and there you can see what appears to be a... Get it open. Nope. Hey, don't ruin the surprise. Here I am, super excited to kind of like is not Squirtle, it's Bubble.
Bubbles!
I gotta talk like this. Bubbles. Bubbles, I tell you to get out of there. Don't be getting in the fridge again. Ah! And the ghost Pokemon is right near the Squirtle. Okay.
The Bubbles.
Bubbles. I'm sorry, Bubbles. Forgive me. Cool. So Book looks and sees. And it's still your turn, Katya?
Yes. Alright, I am going to...
I'll allow you to use one other Pokemon if you would like to.
Mm-hmm. Would it be disadvantage?
Yes, it would be disadvantage. Yep.
So I think I'm going to... What if it's not an attack?
It's not an attack.
Yeah, it's not an attack. It's like a domain.
I think you're casting a spell.
Yeah.
Your first one was a...
That's true. Okay. So I should have 2 left, so I'm going to give myself just, take away the disadvantage.
Okay, let's do that.
That didn't help much. 9 to cast.
9 to cast, okay. And you're utilizing one of these Pokemon. What are you casting?
Casting Fire Domain.
Fire Domain, okay. I'm assuming that you're probably going to use your Pyro.
Well, there's a water Pokemon around now, so there's possibly less damage going to happen, but,
I'm glad I'm still outside.
Okay. Then you said a 9 for that. What does
Yeah.
the domain do?
So it just has 8 spaces of difficult terrain for like.
You have
it
to
would be
roll.
fire.
You have to roll for that.
Oh, maybe not. It's not. It's not a cantrip. It's just a spell. So I wasn't sure.
Yeah, you
It's my
spend.
first time doing spell.
It's all right. It's all right. Do we have a spellcaster in the house?
Do I have to roll for normal spells?
Wait,
If
what?
it's not attack.
Usually I just do it with the other one.
Don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think you just do it.
Oh, all right. So yeah, I'm gonna have him create some difficult terrain.
Thank you. Cool. What's the
like-
space?
Fly over.
Did you want the Charizard? Or, no, I won't give you the Charizard.
I want
Uh-uh.
to try to kind of surround the. I use my Pidgey, like have him fly over and try to surround the shape.
Cool. Do you have movement? Do you have what's called action for movement?
Since I didn't have to give myself the advantage or roll for it, then
Yeah, then you can
I'm gonna do
probably
the
let's go
one more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it is I'll say 2 spaces above it. Okay.
okay.
So you're at a distance, and then we're gonna go ahead and shoot out the fire around it. How many spaces do
8
you?
spaces.
1, 2,
it's
3,
1 AP and
4,
1 MP
5,
to create a
6,
druid domain
7, 8.
I have written down 1 AP.
and one mana.
Okay.
Do you have
I will.
you have a mana, right?
Yeah, I should have a mana.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think you get one. You get because we're playing right now at
He's
level
level
0.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's your level 0 Pokemon, and I think your level 0 Pokemon get.
No, you're Meow.
It's not my.
Oh no, you're right.
no,
Yeah.
it's my level
Yep.
1.
Yeah, so yeah.
Cool.
So
It
if
marked
you
down
have
yes.
access to the druid domain, I would imagine you'd have access to a mana point.
Yep.
Correct.
Correct.
I would assume.
Correct.
I'm gonna write that down somewhere.
Yeah, so it's action point and mana point.
Let me double check and see.
I mean, I have a stamina point now, so.
Yeah, so basically at level 0 you gain 1 mana point, or you gain a stamina point. Oh no, 2 mana. I'm sorry, 2 mana and then 1 stamina.
Mhm.
What path you want? Okay. So. Cool. And that's gonna be it for you. It is now fire all around it. What is it? Does it have any other abilities? Difficult terrain. Basically, it takes 2 actions to cover through that area.
Yeah,
Two
it's it's a physical save when you are in it. If you, I guess,
Yes.
end your turn in it or start your turn in it.
Yep.
And if you fail the physical save, you get a damage.
Gotcha. Perfect. Awesome. Yay! This ghost Pokemon is kind of like as the fire wraps around it. Okay, your Pidgey just like shoots out the fire as it's flying, and it creates like a swirl around this Pokemon. It's gonna take its turn. It is gonna try to move. Should it move through it? Gosh. No, it's gonna try to enter into the Pidgey. Cool. It's gonna spend 2 actions to go ahead and do that. I'm gonna go ahead and roll my dice. Oh no. Yeah. Roll my dice and see what I get. I'm gonna give myself advantage too. Ready? We're gonna go ahead and. No, I probably won't contest it. Oof, gosh.
Well, I was gonna ask if Slowpoke gets attack of opportunity, but it doesn't sound like you're going anywhere.
No, I had to fly upways, so I had to move up.
All right.
So it attempts to do that at your Pidgey. Actually, go ahead and roll for a save for me, please. It's going to be a charisma save, I believe, for your Pidgey. And yes, you can have an attack of opportunity.
I do.
Yes, you do.
13.
13. Cool. And with that, as it tries to fly at you and try to enter into Pidgey and possess it, your Pidgey quickly just focuses his mind and whirls its wings and blows it back. Okay. What did you roll for that?
Butt Splash is going to be 17.
All of a sudden, yeah, I don't know. I can't describe.
It's just
I'm not gonna describe. We're just gonna go ahead and roll the dice and just
a substance.
move forward.
covers the.
We're gonna go ahead and move forward into this. That's called.
It's a ranged attack.
I'm gonna do.
It's
this.
silent
I'm gonna do
but
this if I
deadly.
can,
Oh no.
let me see if this will work. No.
If I spend more action points, concentrate on it, I can do more damage.
You said what was the attack on that? That
17?
splash? That
The butt splash?
17. That's a hit. That's gonna be a heavy hit.
Oh, extra damage on heavy. Does that?
Yeah.
So
What's
that's.
Did you make
one-
that attack?
Yes.
Okay. Gosh.
Damage.
It comes like back down to the ground where you're at and stuff. 2 damage, you said?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And your slowpoke does its thing.
Whatever the heck that looks like. We don't want to think about it.
Okay, it's your go.
Well, there's no tail, so
Yep.
nothing goes up.
Yeah, pretty much. It's your go, Fridge.
Use your imagination.
We're gonna. Let me see if I
The
can.
chimpanzee specialty.
Your imagination is my palace. Go crazy.
Anything else? It's your go. So basically, you're on a save right now. Okay.
Should I roll for it?
I'm trying to remember where it was at. You have 1 action. You have 1 action that you can do on stuff on in your save. You're not.
Should I roll for save, or it doesn't?
You will roll at the end of this turn,
Okay.
Yeah. and you actually gain a level of exhaustion too. So you take a negative to your rolls. 1 negative. As you're kind of like dazed, you see your slowpoke focused, using its abilities to take down this Pokemon. You're proud of your.
It's not listening to me when I tell it to do it, but now it's doing great.
You are encouraged by his stopping, not going to the fridge to get food, but actually helping. And
All right, so it's gonna do another attack. Regurgitate.
can you go ahead and say that in your player's voice to tell your Pokemon? Because, like I said, you're not dead. You're not down. You're still.
What are you doing? What? Are we winning? Ugh. And then Slowpoke is going to
I don't know what's
regurgitate
going on.
because
I don't
he's
know
so
what
happy. that-
Slowpoke is doing.
Slowpoke sees his trainer looking at him, and he's filled so much with determination that he gets so excited that he regurgitates, which is his attack.
I should just get rid of your character. We'd only need 3 players. What does that do? Tell me about it.
It is adds defense, and not sure what that is, so we'll leave it up. It
Just
ignores covers, so anything that's behind is going to be, yes. So 1 damage. No wait,
it was a heavy hit.
oh, I didn't roll it yet. No, I rolled pretty good before, but 17.
17. Gosh, that is going to be
A heavy hit.
Heavy hit, yeah. As Slowpoke just kind of curls himself up and just,
Okay.
it's like a cat that just like he's just like the ghost Pokemon comes back down to the ground area and stuff, and then it's like, and then it turns towards Slowpoke, and Slowpoke's kind of just like.
He's 1 space away, right? He's not.
He is 1 space. He's right next to you. I won't give you what's called on the. Gosh, I want to.
Yeah, it's going to be 2 damage and ignoring any covers. Count-
Ooh, nice.
If
Does
you
that
count
put
the
out
fire.
the fire though?
Huh?
Does that put out the fire in that area?
No, I think
It ignores the fire. That's the main
It
thing.
ignores, shoots it right through the fire.
Nice.
That was a
Hooked
power
on it.
attack right there. That was like focused. Slowpoke is our heavy hitter.
Right.
He's gonna. Yeah.
All his gastrointestinal.
We are all. Professor Oak says, "Amazing! That was amazing! Pokemon is skilled on that.
I need a sample.
Somebody should get him a candy bar and get him back up." Go ahead and roll for your save now, please. And then you get to roll a. Roll for a save. Beat a 10.
19.
19. You are back up. Let me actually look. I don't have the rules for this.
I think if he beats the save by 5 or more, he gets a health.
Yeah, I think that is the
Ooh.
rules.
I like help.
I've got. We're looking at the death save.
Yep. We haven't done it. Too much. Not yet.
I always put holes in my health.
Holes in your health?
Yeah, because I erase it so much. Because it goes down so much. All right, 1 health.
That's why you need to use the heavy cardstock paper.
Heavy card
Sounds like this guy's in printing. Okay.
130 pound.
Let me know. I'm gonna keep going, okay?
Someone say paper?
Oh, you know what? So it says for making death saves,
You have to kill
it's a
the character.
success on your save, but you have to continue making death saves until you are restored to 1 HP or higher.
And how do you get a 1 HP one? I think like a nat 20, I think,
I
right?
think, yeah, you have to get a nat 20 or somebody can do a medicine check.
Oh, gotcha. So you
Um,
are not,
So I saved,
but you didn't.
but I'm still down.
You're still down, yes. You
No
still
health.
have one.
No health.
But I think, but I also think at the end of this turn right here, he gets to
Health
have
is too
4
main
actions. He gets his 4 actions back, but he still has to do a save.
Right, so he can be stabilized. So if I do medicine check on him, or if
Yeah.
someone does a medicine check on him and succeeds on a DC 10, it can be stabilized.
Medicine check on myself.
No, I think someone has to do it on you. If you're on death's door,
Because I only got 1 action anyway and I used it. So.
yeah.
Help me.
But if you are stabilized, you no longer
I'm feeling better, actually.
have to
We have 4.
make
Okay,
a
back now.
save.
With the save, I have 4 actions.
No. So you just basically don't die.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, until someone stabilizes you, you have to keep making the death saves. If you become stabilized, then you don't have to make the death saves, but you still don't have any HP.
Curious.
So you're still gonna be on death's door,
Hello.
and people can still
Yeah.
hit you.
Anyone
and knock
home?
you back down.
Just go ahead and if I can actually get that in there. Actually, I think I can. Am I?
It's animated.
Am I getting it? Are you getting it? Sorry guys, I need like the things I have to use.
So Fridge is going to take back a nap on the floor. He's studying the floor very closely as his Slowpoke does more attacks.
Oh, let's see if I can do it actually now. I'm really trying.
See something.
I know. Well, I'm trying to get it in there. But I think
Just do this.
this.
And then it says, after combat is over, if you're still on death's door, you must immediately make a death save until you are stabilized.
Do
Yep.
it. Thanks.
I'm gonna go ahead and I probably should see about. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and change it to a extended display. Let's see. Hopefully that doesn't crash my what's it called. Awesome, it doesn't.
Oh, you crashed the what's it called?
I didn't crash it. I didn't crash it. It's gone.
40
Go
lashes.
ahead and
Bleh.
okay. Yeah, my OBS, my thing is like completely.
Can we get a
Get on.
bleh?
Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, we're getting there.
We
Are
are
we
I was
there?
hoping to kind of get the drawings and stuff working and stuff, but it's. I mean, this is our first time trying it, so it's getting there.
I wonder if we do like a wire connect.
It's because everything is. I shouldn't say there's too much going on
Mm-hmm.
and stuff, and
So if
so
we do like a hard
you
wire,
prefer
yeah.
it. Yeah, because my OBS is not letting me do anything right now, so we're letting it be.
It's like, nope.
It's an.
Sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that.
I understand.
How?
Cool. Let me double check one more time. Yep. Okay. So he is not up, right? And it's my turn?
No. But he lives.
He lives. He does live. Awesome. Okay.
Do you want to roll for the domain?
Roll for the domain. I mean,
Physical save.
oh.
You're in the fire. I don't know if it's at the start or the end of the turn.
Did you put it around it, or did you?
It's filled in. It's like
Okay.
Turn
So
of-
then,
filled in cube.
let me just go ahead and erase it, and let me go ahead.
You're just sitting in a vat of fire.
Jacuzzi.
Put it right there.
Let's see.
Do it right there. Okay, cool. I'll go ahead and roll. You said physical save?
Uh-huh.
I rolled a 9. This is not going to be good for him.
Oh yeah.
And he takes 1 damage, correct?
Jacuzzi.
Oh yeah.
This ghost Pokemon looks very, very angry. Okay? Professor Oak says, "Please don't hurt him. He's special to me."
Professor Oak said that?
Yeah, Professor Oak said that.
Or was it mimicry?
Yeah. I was gonna say that.
He holds up a Pokeball.
There is a leash law. That thing was wandering the forest.
That's. I'm sorry. I thought if I let it out of its Pokeball, that it would be friendly to people around.
Why don't you just return it?
So many murdered children. It
Well,
burned down a
listen to me.
Pokemart a few years ago.
What? There's no possible way.
It was him. I remember every face
he
I
was
see.
locked away in his Pokeball.
It turned me into a newt.
You'll be all right once you get them candies in you, little lad. He is holding up what appears to be a purple Pokeball and stuff in his hand as he's saying these things. Okay. And with that, this thing is going to get out of this domain. So it's going to move what? 1, 2, and I have to roll. It could be an attack of opportunity, I think. Oh yeah, you already did the attack of opportunity. Yeah, you're right.
Ooh, would I get
Disengage.
because Pidgey's there?
You are 2 spaces up above it. I could have put you right actually next to him if you want. Did you want me to do that instead?
Bubbles gets an attack of opportunity.
No, he does not. That's not your Pokemon.
No, but I'm just saying, he technically could.
Bubbles is confused.
Bubbles is eating a piece of cake.
Blink, blink.
I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Yes. Go ahead and roll for that attack opportunity. Because you're a martial class, right?
No. Oh wait.
You are a hybrid? No, you're not.
I'm
You're
I'm a druid, so I don't get that. Huh?
Oh yeah. You
Okay,
don't.
so you
Yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah.
up then.
You know, but just to let you know, you spellcasters can utilize your guys' reactions for spell.
If it does a spell.
Yeah, like if it shoots fire or if it does any kind of like little
Spell duel.
yeah spell duels. Thank you.
Like
Thank
Harry
you,
Potter.
spellcaster.
I am a spellcaster.
Cool. 1, 2, 3. It moves out and it's gonna go ahead and try to possess the bubbles. Okay, it's gonna use 2 dice, and it now is no longer there. And all of a sudden, there goes Bubbles. Cool. He is then going to go ahead and fire Bubbles right at the Slowpoke, okay? And
Let's use this bubble attack.
yes.
More bubbles.
It's with the
Uh,
opposite type.
Squirtle looks over at it is the opposite type.
Yeah, because it's a special one.
Oh, so do I take less
Grass. I think you give less damage or something.
Because you're grass.
Park
Yeah,
grass.
you're strong.
Yeah, you're strong and you take 1 less damage. Cool. It is going to go ahead and use its
That's why he has special attacks.
Bubble Blast. Yeah, I'll do the Bubble Blast.
Stomach's a bit messed up, being.
Yeah. All of a sudden, bubbles come out of him. Let's go ahead and roll for a save, user.
I am, sir.
Go ahead and roll for a agility save.
Guess who lost his dice? agility save. It's going to be a minus, but
1,
but
2,
butt splash.
3, 4, and
Agility.
5.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
18.
And 18. Awesome. Your Slowpoke just rolls back on his back and avoids this bubble that just hovers right above it and stuff into the distance. Okay. Cool. And oh gosh, good job. Jeez. Okay, and then that's gonna be it for its turn. It's gonna go
He's
over
a
to
legendary. You need to be careful.
It's gonna go over to
Have you ever found
Lisa.
Have you ever found a Slowpoke without a tail? They're legendaries.
Really?
Make it canon.
It's gonna go to Lisa.
Okay, how far away am I from
1,
Bubbles?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spaces for you, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for your Pokemon.
Okay.
I think the point of my guy is that, even when I'm gone, he'll be able to take care of himself.
Think so?
I think he
Okay.
has a car now. He's got a driver's license.
So I'm
Say
going
no?
to send Machop in.
Okay.
Like, Machop, go show that Squirtle who's boss.
Cool.
Just gonna kind of like roll his eyes at me and then go moving in.
Okay, so he's gonna appear right next to you, but if you want, you can use an action to throw him at a distance of your speed.
I don't think we need that. Because I have Mad Dash, which allows me to use a minor action to move towards an enemy.
Got you. Cool. You throw the Pokeball, it appears right here, right next to you, and then all of a sudden,
He's not even in a Pokeball. He's just like standing next
yeah, he's been like I guess leaning up against you or something.
Yeah. Like, get in there. Okay, so he's gonna
Machop.
do Mad Dash. And then we'll use an action to go the rest of the way.
Mad Dash does what?
So it says once per turn you can use minor action to move towards an enemy.
It makes the
So
mad
he's
dash.
just running in, basically. It's minor action for my movement.
Minor action for your movement. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So you have 2 minor actions,
Right, so it's
and his speed is what?
his speed is 5, so I have to use one action for some of the speed, but
Yep. 3, 4, 5. Please don't hurt him.
I have to.
Do it. Strike him down and claim your path to the dark side.
Ah, you're the worst.
Help me, Anakin. I'm weak. I'm weak.
Okay. So he does that, and then he is going to...
So he moves, what, 2 movements and stuff? Or?
Yeah, 2 movements. So he uses a minor action, then a regular action.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's right here. He can move up 1. Did you want to do that? But he's entering into
Slippery domain.
Bubbles' domain.
Oh, we're gonna crash right into him. Charging.
I want to
One.
crash.
1, 2, 3,
Lucky.
4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go ahead and roll for a save, please. It's going to be a physical save.
A physical save?
Yep.
Okay.
As you are charging in Bubble's direction and stuff, all of a sudden a bubble just kind of is hovering in that area, and Machop just runs right through it, or
12.
right toward it. 12. Yeah, Mr. Bubbles. All of a sudden, he quickly ducks and dodges out of the way. You got one. And it pops right near him and stuff, so he misses him. Okay? And he charges straight over toward him. I believe that's all your movement right there. You're right next to it.
Yeah. Yeah. So he's using that running to use a charge attack.
Okay.
Which, if as long as I'm moving 2 spaces or more towards an enemy, you get +1 damage to the hit.
Okay.
So he is going to then do an attack. And he is going to go ahead and power it up.
Takes out a charger.
15.
15.
Yeah.
That is going to be a normal hit.
Okay. So it'll be 16, or 2 damage.
2 damage.
16 damage, yeah. Boom, he's dead. 2 damage.
2 damage, you wit.
Yeah, counts.
So he's just gonna like, boom.
As you go charging in, all of a sudden, Bubbles kind of like quickly sees it as you just charge past the bubble, and its body just ducks right into its shell, and you pop and you hit the shell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So it
Sending
doesn't
it
look like
skidding across.
did too much damage to it. Okay. Cool. And it's gonna go over toward myself. Is that it for you, right, Lisa?
Mhm. Yep.
Cool. With that, it is going to use an action to. Okay. One action. It's going to go ahead and attack you with Water Blast. It's going to increase
Sidestep.
damage and going to give myself advantage.
So you have to get rid of that advantage then.
Yes. Here we go. That's going to be a 18.
18, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. That's gonna be a heavy hit.
Heavy hit. Okay. So Water Blast is going to do 2 damage to you.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong number here. Same thing though. 2 damage?
Yes. Yep. Darn it. Water doesn't do damage. It does damage to rock.
Nope.
Cool.
Well, no, it's not rock. He's fighting, but it doesn't.
Nature. You see, as the earth is created, the water flows through the rocks and shapes them.
Rock is vulnerable to water, but
Yeah.
The what?
I said rock is vulnerable to water, but I'm fighting with the fighting type.
A fighting type. You're right. Darn it. Okay. Cool. It's
Isn't
gonna
fighting
go over
vulnerable
toward
to
you.
water because they get thirsty and stuff?
Reginald.
Abra, go blues! Get in.
What?
He's gonna cast Cybolt.
The goat, right?
1, 2, 3. Are you moving or anything like that? Or are you doing it from that distance?
It's a range of 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, you do it. Awesome. It's gonna contest you.
So that's a 18 against your mystical defense.
Against my, you said an 18. I'm gonna contest you. I'm gonna do a spell duel, or I'm gonna do a what's called against yours.
Spell
Okay, yeah, spell duel. Okay, so all of a sudden, as you you charged at the bubbles, it kind of falls to the floor and stuff, or it took some of the damage in his shell, and it pops back up, and then it sees this attack that's being made by this spellcast, this Abra. What is it called again?
Cybolt.
Cybolt. Gosh, I don't think it can block that. But it's a spell versus a spell. My mind is not.
Do you have any spell attacks?
He is a spellcaster. I'm playing him as a spellcaster.
With the bubbles?
Yeah.
Davra.
Okay, you want spell duel?
We don't do this.
Basically, we would roll both and stuff, but he already rolled his dice. If you want to, you can add mana to your attack. I'm gonna go ahead and roll. Okay. So whoever rolls the highest wins, I believe. You already rolled yours, Pete, so you can keep that. I rolled a 5.
You have to spend 2 action points.
Yeah, I did.
Or more mana.
I did.
Declare which spell you're using and how you're gonna use it.
you roll?
Yeah. So spell check with spell check.
He says that he's just contesting.
You gain a bonus to the mana spent
What's
on.
a spell duel? You guys have to do the whole like wands in the air and.
It just like shot like a bubble up in the air, and it kind of tried to, and then the psychic blast just went right through it. Okay, and it hits him, and he kind of tumbles to the ground a little bit. Okay, what's the damage on that?
1 psychic damage.
That's a lot of damage.
Okay. Anything else? You have your other actions?
Let's see, that was 1 AP.
Yep. This has been a tough battle for you guys.
Someone brought in a Charizard.
Keep throwing more Pokemon at us.
Well, let me just throw an Onyx, a Charizard at you guys.
No, I didn't.
These
That's
second,
next week.
third, second evolutions.
Third evolution.
Oh,
I'm
wait.
sorry. From now on, I'll only give you guys first evolutions.
I guess what's his name is a
From now on.
first evolution Onyx, but still, he's a strong boy.
Who is?
Onyx.
He's like you only see him until you get to route like 395. Duh. Everyone knows.
What, the Onyx?
Huh?
Onyx or Chart?
Onyx, you only
Onyx.
see him in the gym first, and then you see him on the trail. And then Charizard, you don't see until like.
I'm actually following the Pokemon story. If you guys follow along the TV show,
Nice.
it goes through it all and stuff. So I don't know if you guys have noticed that. This is the Ash Ketchum story.
This is when he slept in and was trying to get to Professor
Yeah,
Oak's house to get
nice.
his starter.
And then a ghost haunted him. Anything else for you,
And then
sir?
Fish died.
You still have to meet Misty, which you guys haven't even done yet. You guys are lagging in this.
We
Go
missed
steal
her.
bikes. That would be on your.
Oh, it's still a bike?
Oh yeah, we have to steal a bike.
That's gonna be Katia.
Yeah, that's basically what
Yeah.
I'm pushing you guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast Psychic Fear now.
Psychic Fury. Psychic Fury.
So that's a 14 against your mystical defense.
14 against my mystical defense? Gosh. What are you doing, Bubbles? Bubbles is like not looking so good.
He
Poor
attacked
guy.
us.
No, he didn't.
It's not Bubbles' fault.
It isn't his
Professor
fault.
Oh,
Oak's
he's-
fault for not catching.
I thought he
the-
went into. I
Yeah.
thought he went into the Pidgey or something, or was running away, and then Bubbles.
You guys are ganging up on Bubbles. Poor Bubbles. You said what was the
Well,
number
Bubbles
again?
just acknowledged
Mystical
him.
defense?
Bubbles.
14. Okay, that's gonna be a just a regular hit.
Okay, so 2 psychic damage and make an intelligence save.
Slowpoke never attacked Bubbles. I'm just saying.
That's gonna be a nat 1.
Oh my.
Alright, so
Die,
now,
Bubbles.
now you spend your AP to run away again.
Which means that I get another
Nice.
attack of opportunity. Do you
Ah,
still
We
have
all
AP
get
left?
attack of opportunity.
See if my camera's gonna stay up there. Cool.
Do you still have AP left?
I don't.
Oh,
You don't?
I don't. I spent it. No, actually, I do. I have 2 left. Gosh, you.
Well, now you have 1 left and you're running away.
Bye bye.
Yeah, I'm gonna opportunity attack.
Awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and allow you guys to basically. What happens is he tries to kind of depart, but all of a sudden, the ghost that was originally
There.
in him comes out.
10.
One can yell at me in the comments.
10 for that attack. That is gonna be a miss. Is my job. Yep. The ghost comes out and the Bubbles, the Squirtle Pokemon, falls to the ground, and he looks pretty hurt.
He's
Uh,
dead.
You can see Professor Oak, Slowpoke, clutching the Pokeball. He says, "Don't hurt him, please."
Well,
Put him
return
back in his
him.
ball.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. I should probably do that.
Oh, yeah.
You're the professor.
Let me make sure I have a tendency to. Oops, stop saying Slowpoke. With that, the professor charges down the stairs with the Pokeball, and he then goes, "Pokeball, go!" He throws it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and roll for the professor. All right.
It's not.
Let's see how well this is gonna. Let's call.
Is he Go Go Gadget?
You should have to. Yeah. Should just be able to say whatever. Return.
Throws the Pokeball and it goes flying and
It's a
it
very
hits
dramatic guy.
Slowpoke and it falls to the floor,
It's
missing.
Slowpoke.
Yes, it is. The Pokeball is now by Slowpoke.
I don't think it's his Pokemon.
I shouldn't be out of bed this late.
He
Okay,
wants it.
cool. It is gonna go over toward myself.
With your one action point left.
My one action point left. Let's do this. Let's go ahead and bite
Did you
Moonshot.
retreat? Did he get to attack you yet?
He did retreat. He did. She did. But oh, wait, you actually got an action opportunity attack. What did you roll?
Oh, well,
Yep. Slowpoke kind of sees the Pokeball fall to the side next to him. He sees this ghost Pokemon starting to fleet away a little bit. Slowpoke looks at you on the ground. Everything is happening all at once.
So many things happening. So that's gonna be a 15.
15 is going to be a heavy hit.
And
Not heavy hit, I'm sorry.
yeah,
Don't
he's just fully in it. I mean, he's got to clear his stomach
Yeah.
out, regurgitate.
Yeah. Okay, what's the damage on that one for a normal hit?
So you said it was normal hit,
Yeah, it's a normal hit.
so it's going to be just 1 damage.
It tries to kind of like, it pulls and grabs to the ground of the floor and stuff and starts kind of reaching to the ground and crawling.
Unless
Oh,
if it's got
sorry.
distance, it's got no distance, right?
Huh?
Because it does do an additional damage on distance, but
It is one space away from you.
It was an opportunity attack, so
Yeah.
he's leaving your space.
so is it 1 space distance or?
Yeah, one space is in.
All right, so that's an additional damage.
Oh.
He's right next to you, I think. Or within 1 space. I don't know.
If he's moving away, and he's a space away, that's 1 damage. If he's right next to me and it looks like he's going that way, he's booking it. So
He is booking it. He is leaving. He's out of here. He's kind of done with you guys. He kind of just starts, crawling away, and then you just throw up all over him.
Again.
What's your problem?
it's good they can't talk.
Okay, it steps 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces away. Cool. It is going to go. That's it for it. So this is going to go to Katya.
Alright, would returning a Pokemon be a minor action?
Returning a Pokemon would be minor action, correct?
Okay, so I'm gonna call Pidgey back because water Pokemon.
Oh, I need it. No, I haven't done a turn.
So I am going to talk to my little Meowth.
Yes, your mouth.
I'm gonna have him do
Yeah.
the guidance cantrip,
That's right.
which he just helps out. It's a 1d8 help die.
Gotcha.
And I'm going to have him do mimicry again.
Okay.
Be like, Pikachu, what are you doing? Get that Squirtle! Attack Bubbles! Thundershock now!
The thing's not in Squirtle anymore.
Well, yeah, but Squirtle. So
But it's like right there.
he's talking to Squirtle.
No, it ran away.
I thought it was
Squirtle?
playing in Squirtle.
No,
No.
I'll show you guys the map.
Uh,
Oh, I should pop it back up again.
yeah.
Let me actually.
It left Squirtle
Alright,
and ran.
attack that shadow thing now!
give me
Oh,
one
you're saying
second.
Pikachu attack Squirtle, right? Okay.
Yeah, because I thought Squirtle was running away
Yeah.
with him.
No. I thought you were telling
Uh,
Squirtle to attack with Pikachu.
Presenting.
All we can see is a grid. There we go.
Cool. Yep.
Okay.
So Squirtle is over here and stuff with the Machop and stuff. It is knocked down to the ground and stuff. Okay. And the Ghost Pokemon is over by the kitchen area. Okay. Right now. So
Pikachu, Thunderbolt now!
Pikachu Thunderbolt now.
Yeah, on the thing.
What does your spell do? So you're using a spell,
So
right?
I'm mimicking Professor Oak's voice
Correct.
to command.
What was the roll on that one?
It's a cantrip. Don't you?
It's cantrip. Let me look up the cantrip and stuff and see. I'm curious.
It just says I can
Troy.
perfectly imitate sounds or phrases.
It's more of like a. Okay. Cool. Allow you to utilize the Pikachu then. Okay.
Okay.
It is going to go ahead and move. Use.
Yeah, I don't think it's that.
It's still on
Yeah.
I don't think it is that complex.
It says phrase.
3-word phrases.
Pikachu, Thundershock, Shadow.
But you have to repeat. It's a repeating.
6, 7.
That's
Something that you've heard.
Exactly.
Nine.
Yeah. Oh, well, he said Pikachu.
What did you roll on it? I'll go ahead and do an influence and stuff, just to kind of try to.
Pikachu Thunderbolt is 3 words.
But did Professor Oak save them?
Says you can mimic sounds that you've heard, such as baby crying, creak of a door, single words,
No,
and
what does he
repeat
say? He was
short
like-
3-word phrases that sound
My
identical to what you've
Pokemon
heard.
Thunderbolt.
Well, yeah, he's definitely said Pikachu.
My Pokemon
Okay.
attack.
Did I just say Pikachu? Bulbous. I think he said Bulbous. Or he said Pikachu's name, I thought. Like the...
I don't know.
Alright,
Aha!
I don't... It's not written down.
That's alright. I know this is a lot for us to kind of capture a lot of what's called the game mechanics and everything, and just the Pokemon world. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I need the...
Go ahead. Yeah, you shoot electrical. It's called. Just use 3 words. Say it proudly,
yeah.
please.
Pikachu! Thunderbolt! Creature!
Chicky looks back at you. Chicky, Chicky. And then he hears the voice, and then he focuses his attention, and all of a sudden lightning just and it charges and it shoots out toward its direction. You said what was the roll? Sorry, keep forgetting. Did you roll for it or no?
No, it's a cantrip.
But go ahead
For the
and
attack.
roll
I'm
for
gonna
this
use the
attack.
help dice for the
Yes,
attack.
I'll allow you to do that.
So you 1d8. You grab me a d8.
Here you go. Use my D8.
I don't trust your dirty d8s.
I cleaned them this morning. Okay.
Oh, I don't think I need it. Not
sure.
20.
That's 20. Oh yeah.
There I got on here.
All of a sudden, from Chicky, the Pikachu Pokemon, lightning bolt charges straight through. It goes and it shoots straight towards Slowpoke,
Whoa.
and then it cuts and it shoots toward Machop, and then it cuts and then it passed right above Squirtle, and as Professor Oak is saying, "No, my Pokemon!" and it hits the ghost Pokemon, and it falls to the ground, and it sizzles, and it is knocked out. Congratulations!
Yay!
Hey, but
You
pick up that
terrible, terrible do-badders! Butter do-badders, that's what you are.
It's out there possessing children, Professor.
Combaters.
Children, precious children who we absolutely saved and loved.
Those children have every right to be on that road. They're traveling on a journey, an
Exactly.
encouraging journey.
And the
But you are a
ghost-
bunch of
The
no
ghost
good.
was possessing those children, those innocent children. Take responsibility, Professor
I
Oak.
will never take responsibility for my lack of.
I'm a professor. I don't need
You can bribe us when we won't say a word about it.
What? What are you? You're getting worse.
I like that Charizard.
Initiative is over. Congratulations. With that, he gives you guys some Pokebucks to take with you guys. Okay. Well, at least everything is safe. I will listen out to whatever you have to say. And he takes the ghost Pokemon, he puts it into one of these Pokeballs and stuff, into the Pokeball, and puts it into the chamber for it to be rehealed.
Okay, so it is his.
He just needs some discipline. I say I try as a professor.
No more letting off leash.
All right then. Well, I'm glad that you finally made it. A little late. I mean, it's midnight now. He kind of looks out the window.
Well, we were a little busy being chased and possessed by a certain ghost Pokemon.
I guess I can apologize for that then. I did let him out for his walk, and I usually don't leash him.
How many Pokebucks did he give us?
He gave you guys each 100 Pokebucks, okay? He also gave you guys some food to give you guys temporary HP, okay?
Ooh.
One temporary HP for his food. He pulled his leftover container out of the fridge, and he popped it open, and he started to dish out some unmicrowaved cold food.
Even to me lying on the floor like a star.
He's holding a wooden spoon to your face and poking at you.
Oh yeah, we should help him.
Eat it.
Oh, what is that?
You're not looking so good.
Oh, what does that smell?
So does he give him food to give him an HP?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my grandma's recipe.
You have 1 HP.
What does it seem like vinegar?
It's not my fault. I just have bad taste.
I just like vinegar and feet.
Alright then, you guys have made it here, and it's good. I have a mission for you. I might as well start the fire.
I look at the ground that's burning.
Oh, well, I guess this will do.
Sounds about right for a professor. It's just bubbles and fire.
It's a hot tub. Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Did you guys need anything or want anything? All of a sudden, he starts calling all these Pokemon back to him, catching them in the Pokeballs, and putting them back onto the shelf.
I wouldn't mind a free heal. Does he have one of those?
You guys will be
hospital machines?
resting here. If you guys would like, you guys can rest your Pokemon inside of his little Pokemon reviving stations.
Yes.
Okay? All your Pokemon go back into Pokeballs and go into the reviving station. You can stay here for the night, I guess. But I have some work for you guys, if you're willing to accept it. And it was very dangerous out on the roads.
Yeah.
He kind of looks
Very
at
dangerous
you.
inside the houses too.
He looks over at his door that's broken and busted open. Oh.
Hey Graveler, can you put that back on its hinge?
Graveler does that. Well, you know that there's a big tournament coming soon, and it's just on the road, not too far from here. And I know you all are curious to get there to compete with your Pokemon. Am I right?
Hmm?
Kind of looks at you guys. He kind of is.
Yeah, that's what
Oh,
us
really?
Pokemon trainers do, right?
All right, all you good Pokemon trainers. Now let me get your name correct again. Can you please say it for me, please? I didn't get right. I have to write this down to let the city know that you're coming. The tournament know that you're coming. Your group, please.
The not do batters, do gooders.
All right then. Not do baddest, do goodest.
Describes
Okay.
us perfectly.
That's
That is us. We don't do bad.
Never know.
you have nothing to do with bad.
No.
I can put that down in the
Us?
parentheses on the
That's our
paperwork for
subtitle.
you.
Yeah.
It will be 50 Pokebucks to sign up.
I knew
I
there was a catch.
think you owe it to us to
To
get
pay
a.
Oh,
your
it's
entry fee.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright then, you're right. I feel so guilty now. For some reason, even though you didn't roll anything. Can you please roll for influence?
17.
With a 17, he says, "Yep, you got me." All right then. He goes on his little computer and stuff and starts plugging away.
Strange fellow.
Yes. So, there are two roads to the tournament. One road is a straight, beautiful road across a bridge, and there's water, the ocean that casts through. But however, there are a bunch of mean bikers that have been taking control of that road, and I'm afraid that they will not let anybody pass. That is your first option. Your second option is to travel through the wild, cross on the other side of my house. There is a cave that I have dug myself.
Of course you have.
Flashback Zubats.
You can cross that way, but it's been a while since I've gone through there. You might need some equipment, and you have to go to the local town here to collect some of that stuff. Will that work for you? Which one interests you? You all, huh?
What you got in your fridge?
Just Mom's leftovers. Just Mama's recipe.
Why is there rope in here? What is
I'll look
this?
for it.
I guess we'll take the cave.
All right,
What do you guys want?
Yeah, caves
I
work.
don't want to deal with pirates.
Can
Not
I
again.
catch more Zubats? Which I'm sure there'll only be one or two of.
There will only be. I'm sure I didn't see any Zubats in there when I was digging the hole.
Why are we digging holes?
You're not going to be digging holes. You're going to be traveling through the caves. That's what you guys are curious to do. Okay. We let your Pokemon rest up. You guys find a nice spot on the couches. And you guys rest for the night.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Since all your health and all your XP is regained, you guys are going to be moving up to level 1 of it.
I'm gonna take his bike.
He's Misty.
It's where it begins.
Good luck, do badders. I mean, not do badders, do bad, but do gooders. As you hop on his bike, hey.
Right off into the sunset.
All right, and you guys are off on your guys' journey. You guys, like I said, rested up. You guys are up to level 1 and stuff. We'll go more into that as we kind of go into the next game. We'll just sort of decide what we'll be doing and stuff. But yeah,
Alrighty.
cool. Should we call it?
I
Yep.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stole the bike. That's all we needed to do.
Yep. You guys were successful in stealing the bike. You started
The trilogy.
The time order. The timeline is in the right place now.
The rings have been activated.
Yep. Thanks for joining us, guys. Hopefully we'll be doing this again. The Pokemon one, we're trying to get it mixed in with the DC20 realm, and we're also learning the new rules too and stuff. So it's a lot. How you guys feeling? You guys good?
Yeah.
You know, plus we're going back and forth the days and stuff. So schedule-wise,
Yeah.
it goes back and forth, but we'll get it figured out, and we'll keep doing this and stuff, and we'll probably start going back into our regular gaming for our characters. So I am excited for that, and also learning how to play the DC20. We'll be learning that as a team.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's fun. There's little updates and changes that we've been kind of rolling with and learning. So
Yeah.
Our
lot of
characters a little
changes.
better.
Yes, I think we have to kind of like sit down and kind of play it through a little bit a couple times.
With those ones, we know our characters a little better.
Yeah, I feel like that.
Mhm,
Yeah. 'Cause
yeah.
I think like
If
this.
we're exploring our characters still with the magic.
Yep.
yeah.
And
That's how I was
just
able to
came
help.
out, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In 0.9.5 is going to be coming out soon.
It's gonna
There are a lot of
all
rule
kinds
changes going on.
Yeah.
So
Means levels up.
level.
More
we
spells
got
to
some
destroy the
more
DM with.
You got subclasses.
We got our
and stuff.
subclass.
Yeah.
and
Yay!
Yeah. So congratulations.
Subclasses? I've always wanted to learn how to drive a submarine.
Here it goes. Yeah. So there's a couple changes to DC20 and stuff that they're making, and defense-wise and stuff, we're actually going to get away from MD and PD. And it's going to be basically active, so either you're going to dodge out of the way or you're going to take it, but you're going to be able to take it. So those are the defenses now.
So no mental.
No mental. Yeah.
Nice.
So if you're a. Okay.
The
Yeah.
other thing is, I believe it's certain, depending on your class, you will be getting health. If you're a spellcaster, you won't be getting health. If you're a hybrid, you will be getting some.
You're getting half of the health. Well, it's like you get an extra 1 HP per level, I think, for the martial characters, but the spellcasters don't get the extra HP.
Oh, sorry.
Hello.
Because
I try to see if I can fix that. Guys, I apologize.
Huh?
I try to be like... Let me see. All in. There it is. Awesome. Sorry about that, guys.
Hello.
I am being a very disrespectful host here hosting. It's
That's much better.
yeah. So yeah, there's it's gonna be, I think, be pretty fun and stuff. I'm trying to remember the other rules that they unleashed on us.
it's gonna be a couple different things.
Yeah.
The armor, they changed the armor.
They changed the armor and stuff. We got armor now, so you guys can pick and choose the
Build
armor.
it, yeah.
You can also kind of like make it however you want to make it.
Devotion's gonna have the best, most stealthiest armor ever.
Actually,
yes.
you can take away your disadvantage on stealth,
Yeah, you can.
technically, but you won't be as powerful. So.
Yeah.
But you get like certain number of points, whether it's light armor or heavy armor, and you can put those points either towards your active defense or your passive defense. It's active and passive, right?
Active and passive. So basically, and I think they're gonna be changing the name.
Oh yeah, they're
But
planning.
basically, yeah, active. Yeah. Either
Yeah,
dodge or you can either take it and just take the damage.
that's probably gonna be the psychic is the
Yeah.
passive, I would imagine.
Yeah, I'm also trying to remember the other rules. I'm like so blanking on it because I want you guys to know the rules, so that when we play, we're gonna get ninja devotion. I don't think so.
I believe in you, X-Bolt.
Obviously, the quietest ever.
They also killed off Bowtie.
Kill a bow tie. What do you mean?
They took a bunch of stuff away from us. They took off Bowtie. Oh no, someone said in the chat that name was Bowtie.
Yeah. Okay, we won't keep over the rest of you guys' time and stuff. Thank you guys for watching. We hope you enjoyed. As we are growing and we are learning the systems, learning Pokemon. Well, we know Pokemon, but we're learning how to play Pokemon in DC20. And also learning how to stream through our things and stuff. Hopefully we'll have more art. Hopefully soon.
Yes.
Hopefully we'll have it going.
We
and stuff.
have it. We just can't see
Like
it.
Yeah, pretty much so. Cool.
Yeah.
Thank
See you next time. Good night.
Until next time.
Bye.